It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason, and it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one, between the Arizona Cardinals and the Seattle Seahawks. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And away we go from Lumen Field. He fields it from the 8. Making some progress here. And he goes out of bounds, short of the 45, but still in excellent shape across the 40.
Special teams always play an important role in ball games, and it does right here from the jump. That's going to give the offense terrific field position for this opening drive.
Got it. Ready?
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready?
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Ready?
Off the play fake, Milrow bails out of the pocket quick. Now here he goes. And he goes down a little short of the 40. 7 yards on that pickup. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Well, the pressure Still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
60 by 60. Here we go. Cougar 19. 18. Pioneer.
Milroe looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is it going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical, and that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Finds him over the middle. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Happy line. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
Trying for it with Milroe. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Kyler's starting off with a throw. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
First down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Arizona.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
From the gun, it's Murray. Saved by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. They'll air it out on 3rd. Lofts it deep right side. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. The Cardinals out for the punt. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. We'll get it at the 9. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Ready. Gravity Lions.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Has good room at the 35. There he goes on the right side. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take the lead on the first play of the drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Murray from the pistol. Flushed out of the pocket. His throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And he has him right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. And the Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 40.
Benson on first and 10. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Staying on the ground with Benson. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Motioning the tight end now. Benson on the counter. He pushed for it, but they held strong. Gets it up to the marker, but about a yard away, it looks like. 4th down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Lions. Buffalo 18.
First down throw here from Milrow. Taking a deep shot here. This is brought in at the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Now he takes it. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
And if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go. Let's go. Ready.
Plowing up the middle. Good defensive stand here, and they push him away from the goal line. That's back to the 4. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On 3rd down, Walker. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
So some time to maybe reconsider what to do on 4th down. That's the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute.
Pick it up. You're embarrassing us.
About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. The field goal team is out, and if he can make this and push this to a 2-possession ball game, the kick by Lux is good, and that will add to their score.
What a season this guy's had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. That's incomplete left side.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Now an inside give to Benson. Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got 3rd down. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Murray to throw here on 3rd. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely. That'll be a touchback. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a walker run. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Working quickly here. No play action here. It's Milrow. He rolls to his right. He's running with it. And this play reaches the 35 before he comes to an end. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
70, Timberwolf.
Milrow with it on 1st. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. Blast through midfield. And he's finally taken down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 26 yards there. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody in that offense.
That's Cox. Hits the rookie out of Stanford. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Cowboy 80.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Hauled in by Arroyo on the right side. He won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals, 60 Bison, 60 Bison, 18 Runner, 18 Rep Buffalo, 18.
From the gun, Milrow. And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks make it a 16-point ball game. Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks take a 3-possession lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he Kicks this one up to the 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good enough for an Arizona first down.
One like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Big ace open, big ace open.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. We'll get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. Ooh, and the stop made awfully close to the marker and in midfield. It's going to be 3rd and short now from the 49. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Pass complete to Robinson. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down. Throwing again, Murray. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Along the right sideline, there's space. And they're going to score. It's a pick 6 for Seattle.
And there in Kate, right there, that's some of the danger of playing with desperation. You can't get every point back with one play, and that quarterback, we just learned a valuable lesson. Not only can you get not every point back, you just gave up 6 of your own.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Return starts at the 9. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Their own 29-yard line.
And 2:01 on the clock. This is going to take us inside the 2-minute warning. And off to Benson to start the drive. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. So 2nd and 6 awaits on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, Murray. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. They are going to go. Here's Murray. Has his man. It's cut by Andrews. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out. He's going to carry on.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Going on 1st down. Here's Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
Omaha. Omaha.
They'll work against the blitz. Still has some space inside the 35. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
A gain of 22 yards. 1st down, Cardinals.
Omaha.
Murray here on first down. Gets himself free. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Let's see what they dial up, partner. This is second and long. Play action now. Murray. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's third down.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Here he goes, third and long. He's throwing deep to the left side. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Seahawks get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Well, as if this one wasn't tough enough, it's another possession lost as he is picked off once again.
I think what I'm looking for here, what everybody's looking for in the building, what kind of fight do you have? Because a couple of turnovers in a row can take it right out of you, especially the deficit you find yourself in.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Ready? Pass it 60. Pass it 60.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
18 Cardinal. Warriors 70. 79 Broncos.
Pistol now for Milrow. Look at that power, deep left side. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. And the Cardinals get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up. Back to throw it. Forced out to his right. He can run it. And Murray hits the ground safely, picking up the first down on that run. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. Bates' kick is up and good. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Third quarter underway. Here's Benson. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. At the 20. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Cardinals get it back to a 14-point game. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10.
Ready.
Handoff, running left, Walker. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Good pickup, but he's denied that first down. The stop comes at the 32-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 3rd and a yard.
Short, it's Milrow. And in the hands of his running back, Walker. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard
Here we go,
line.
Viking 18.
That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
60 Viking, 60.
This is Walker on second. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Come on, come on. Bronco 80. Got you lying. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Short pass brought in. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
So the choice is made. No 53-yard field goal try. They are going for this first down. Milrow to throw on 4th. He's got to his running back. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the first.
60 Viking, 60 Viking, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Milrow from the gun. Hits him on the out route. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
The 16-yard line.
Ready. Cougar 19. Ready.
From the pistol, give here to Walker. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did. This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Cardinals are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
Brings up 2nd and 9. at the 8-yard line.
They're going play action. It's Murray. Right side. This is caught by Taylor. And this one doesn't go far.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Murray on third down. That's a cut for the first. And this play's going to come to an end at the 27. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Arizona.
Come back.
Back now, pressure coming. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. That throw was looking for Mason Taylor. So it's second down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Close.
On second down, Robinson. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Here's Murray, first and 10. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. From the gun, it's Robinson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Offense in a hurry up here.
Brings up third down and 9.
And air it out on third. It's complete. This is Olave. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's Cardinals ball, and they could use a score. They come into the fourth trailing. First down from the 42. Now Murray on the play fake. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Throwing the out route complete. And they get this down to the 28. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
Cardinals first down. A gain of 14. And the Cardinals first down.
Another throw coming from Murray. Harrison's got it on the sideline. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. They'll run here. It's Benson. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cardinals now within one score in the fourth. Trey Benson, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
32-yard line.
Ready?
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Cadillac, ready.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. He'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. He'll gain 11 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
Complete to Horton. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Walker on first down. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Ready, set.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
To throw, here's Milrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
19 Lions. Buffalo 18. 65 catch.
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. Chased out to his right. Oh no, the ball is loose! And the Cardinals grab it! They won't get much on that return, Brock. Actually might have lost a little ground, but they do gain possession of the football.
You know what separates good defenses from great? Good defenses find a way to get off the field. Great defenses find a way to take the ball away. What a great play to set their offense up with some mojo.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. From the gun, it's Murray. Into traffic, complete. And he'll get it up to the 44. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Looking to throw. It's cut by Harrison. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
13 yards. 1st down, Cardinals.
Run on 1st down. Here's Murray. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he's tackled for a short gain. And goes to the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
Has him on the quick hitter. He dodged the tackle. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 now from the 30.
First down, Arizona.
Again, it's Murray to throw. Short pass brought in. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate. It takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Go on, Hurt.
Options are open here. It's second and inches.
Go on, Hurt. Go on.
Throwing again. Murray. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. But still plenty of options left on third and short.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Still inches to go on third down.
Yeah.
Try and run here with Robinson. Trying to get this one outside, Brock, but he did not make it. They stopped him right at the line of scrimmage. He's short.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, two sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to try him backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Cardinals losing by 7. The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on fourth down.
Biggest.
Desperation time here. That's cut beyond the marker. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Easy.
Here's Robinson. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals cut it to a point late in this one. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First down 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Get your money down. I can money down. On all of us.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready? Dragon 60. 19 Tiger.
Setting up to pass. Cut out left. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. They look to throw it. Hits his running back. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Working fast as that clock ticks down.
That's good for the Seahawks. First down.
Back to throw. Horton down the field, and he's got it. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's first and 10. Walker now from the gun. And he's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Here he is to throw. the screen now for Walker. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Ready?
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Ready?
Looking to throw it. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th and long. And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, hop! Deuce.
Now begin this drive with Benson. They're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Staying on the ground with Benson. Man, those running lanes are closing up fast, aren't they? He's held to just a yard. Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those 2 drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires. From the jaws of defeat, they snatch this game away. And now we're off in overtime to decide it. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. First throw of overtime. He's trying to push the field. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Swinging pretty wild to start overtime here. Kate, the haymaker, well, it fails to connect. I love the mindset. Just got to find a way to execute.
Chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Escapes the pocket. Big gain. Has them across the 40. And he gets it forward all the way to the 44. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. 1st and 10, around to Robinson. Winning their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout, as they'll be left with just 1 more to work with here in OT. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Sit. 2. One more. Hey.
Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And that'll leave them with just 1 remaining in overtime. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Seahawks surprise them with the interception, and now have a chance to win this game! We all know you want that ball first in overtime, Brock. You get the chance to dictate how this period starts. But what a stunning turn of events now as that interception gives the other team a chance to win it all right here.
Such a two-sided coin. Offensively can't happen. This cannot happen. But defensively, you know exactly what those defenders are saying to their buddies running on the field. Go do it. Go finish. Go finish that pick, end this game, and let's go celebrate.
Drifting towards a possible tie, but they could avoid that outcome, partner. If they can do something here, ready to operate on second down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Tag! 70 Lions! Ready!
Here he goes, third and long. That one is caught. Bolton has it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Handoff to Walker from the gun. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
This entire contest rests on his next kick. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts, as they'll have none remaining in OT. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Staying with Walker. On space, middle of the field. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be unable to stop the clock again here in overtime.
Ready.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Cougar 19. Let's go now. Bronco 80. 7 Pirates. Cup 19.
Off the play fake, Milrow. And he pulls it in. That's a touchdown and ends this game. So it's a win for the Seahawks. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Seahawks winners as we say so long from Seattle.